My name is Adam Cohen. I run the cocktail blog Mr. Muddle, mrmuddle.com, and I have an Instagram account as well. Just a home bartender who makes my own drinks at home. Was doing it for a while and decided to see what happens if I started getting into the blog thing. When I'm thinking about a cocktail, especially with new products or new bottles that I haven't ever had or maybe have only had in a drink but not by themselves, so I get it home, crack it open, take a sip, kind of figure out what it's about, what kind of the flavors are, and what I do is think about how I would cook with it. Actually is the easiest way to think of it, and I have this book called The Flavor Bible, which has a bunch of flavor affinities with it, and that is like my go-to resource for coming up with new drinks, because if there's a lot of citrus notes or I just got a turmeric liqueur the other day. I was like, what's good with turmeric? So I crack it open, kind of see what's there, and then I'll start playing around and use my nose a lot. Before I start pouring stuff in and mixing up, I'll just open up the bottles that I think might go together and sniff them, because you can kind of get a sense of how they're going to play if you just kind of get some aromas and things like that. So that's kind of how a lot of the drinks get built. Or my other favorite thing lately has just been taking two classic cocktails and mushing them together and seeing what happens when you kind of tweak the proportions but take the defining characteristics of each one. So that's kind of the other thing I've been doing lately. And in terms of what I look for in products, I like flavors that I don't normally have on the bar, right? So I mentioned the turmeric liqueur before. That was a really cool, it's called Kuma turmeric liqueur. It's from Seattle. There's one around here too that I haven't got a bottle at my house yet, but I've had out at bars from Von Humboldt's in New Hampshire. It's called Von Humboldt's turmeric liqueur, I think. But just flavors you don't usually have at your bar, or you may not have at a restaurant either. That's kind of what I gravitate towards when I'm trying to go in a different direction from my normal Manhattans and Old Fashions and things like that.